The 2026 Bajaj Avenger 160 brings back that unmistakable cruiser charm that riders in South Asia and other emerging markets have loved for years. This is a motorcycle built for people who want comfort, style, and affordability all wrapped in one sleek low-slung package. And in a segment where modern designs often overshadow classic appeal, the Avenger 160 continues to carve out its own identity by simply being what it has always been. A pure, relaxed, easygoing cruiser. Today, we're taking a deep dive into everything new, refined, and noteworthy in the 2026 model, and why the Spike continues to hold its ground despite increasing competition. When you first look at the 2026 Avenger 160, the design immediately reminds you why this family of bikes has stayed so iconic. The long wheelbase, the stretched profile, the wide handlebar stance, and the low seat height all work together to create that true blue cruiser vibe. Bajaj has kept the overall silhouette intact but enhanced several elements to make the bike feel more premium. The new LED headlamp setup brings a fresh level of clarity and modern appeal while retaining the round retro form. Alongside it, the DRLs now have a bolder glow, making the front look more aggressive without losing its laid-back attitude. The tank design remains muscular but gets sharper contours and updated graphics to match the new era of Avenger styling. The seat is one of the biggest highlights of the Avenger series, and for 2026 Bajaj has improved the padding density and foam quality to offer better support on long rides. The pillion seat is also more sculpted, and the inclusion of a cushioned backrest continues to be a major plus for comfort. Riders who tour frequently or even those who face long city commutes will appreciate this feature right out of the box. No modifications needed. The bike still carries that classic cruiser foot-forward stance, allowing the rider to stay relaxed even during extended travel. Now let's talk engine and performance. The 2026 Avenger 160 continues to use a refined 160cc single-cylinder air-cooled engine that's known for its smoothness and efficiency. Bajaj has reworked the mapping for better throttle response in the lower and mid-range, making this bike ideal for city cruising. The power output sits around the familiar 15 PS mark, with torque close to 13.5 Nm, giving it more than enough grunt for comfortable cruising at 60 to 80 km/h. What really makes this engine shine, though, is how predictable and calm it feels. There are no sudden spikes, no harsh vibrations, and definitely no sense of strain even when the revs climb. The 5-speed gearbox continues to be smooth and easy to operate, with revised ratios offering a slightly more relaxed top-end performance. Bajaj has tuned the engine to be more efficient, and you can expect mileage figures between 45 and 50 km/l depending on riding conditions. That's one of the reasons the Avenger series has always attracted commuters who want comfort without sacrificing economy. With the 2026 iteration, Bajaj has tried to offer the best balance of usable performance and rider-friendly ergonomics. The ride quality of the Avenger 160 remains one of its strongest selling points. The telescopic front forks with long travel combined with twin rear shocks provide a plush and stable ride. Even on rough patches or uneven city roads, the bike absorbs bumps gracefully, keeping the rider comfortable. The long wheelbase enhances straight-line stability, making highway cruising effortless. And thanks to the low seat height, riders of all heights, especially shorter ones, will find this bike extremely easy to manage in traffic or tight parking spots. In terms of safety and brakes, the 2026 Avenger 160 comes equipped with a front disc brake paired with single-channel ABS. The braking performance is predictable and confidence-inspiring. The rear braking remains a drum setup, but Bajaj has fine-tuned the brake feel to make stopping smoother. Considering this bike's target audience and riding style, the braking combination does its job effectively. Another area where Bajaj has updated the Avenger 160 is the instrument cluster. While still semi-digital to maintain simplicity, the new cluster features improved backlighting, a cleaner layout, and more readable information. Riders get speed, fuel levels, trip info, and basic indicators at a quick glance. There's also a new USB charging port subtly integrated to support smartphone charging during travel, which is a welcome addition for long rides. When it comes to pricing, Bajaj continues to keep the Avenger 160 highly competitive. The 2026 model is expected to be priced around a superscript 11.32 lakh X showroom, depending on the city. This keeps it within reach of students, daily commuters, and casual weekend riders who want a stylish, comfortable motorcycle without spending big money. In a market filled with sporty 150cc and 160cc bikes, the Avenger stands out simply because it offers something different: a cool cruising lifestyle at an affordable price point. One of the strongest selling points of the Avenger 160 in 2026 is its identity. While other manufacturers have moved away from small cruisers, Bajaj has doubled down and refined the formula to make this bike even more appealing. It's easy to ride, extremely comfortable, cost-effective, and visually distinctive. And for many riders who want a bike that feels premium without the premium price tag, the Avenger 160 becomes an obvious choice. If you're someone who prefers a relaxed seating posture, long comfortable rides, refined engine behavior, and a cruiser design that still turns heads, then the 2026 Bajaj Avenger 160 deserves your attention. It's not built for speed or aggressive cornering, but that's exactly the point. It exists for those who want to enjoy the journey rather than rush through it. It's a motorcycle with a personality, a calm, collected, and confident, and in many ways, that's what makes it timeless. The Avenger continues to dominate its segment not by overpowering rivals, but by staying true to what riders genuinely want: an affordable cruiser that delivers comfort, style, and reliability. Bajaj has given it subtle yet meaningful upgrades in the 2026 version, ensuring the bike feels fresh without losing its core DNA. For new riders, seasoned riders, and those looking to switch to something more relaxed, the Avenger 160 offers a smooth entry into the world of cruising with minimal compromises. In 2026, the Avenger 160 remains a bike that appeals both emotionally and practically. Emotionally, because it captures that nostalgic cruiser charm; practically, because it's fuel efficient, easy to maintain, and budget-friendly. Whether you're riding through city streets, cruising down the highway, or just enjoying a calm evening ride, the Avenger 160 promises a comfortable and enjoyable experience every single time. And that's why this motorcycle continues to be such a strong contender year after year. Bajaj may not have reinvented the cruiser, but they've perfected what they already do well: giving riders a machine that feels comfortable, stylish, and effortlessly smooth. For anyone looking for a true cruiser experience in the 160cc segment, the 2026 Avenger 160 is still one of the best options out there.